Well, hello. How are you?
Hello, Catherine. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. So, as you all can notice, I have a new co-host today. So, last week we announced our new employee at TVCTK, Carol. Well, now Carol is hosting with me this week, so welcome. Thank you for replacing Lisa while she's on the beach.
Yeah, she's on the beach, eh?
She is. She's very lucky. Yeah.
Do we have proof?
I've seen a couple of photos on
Okay.
Facebook, so I think it's...
Okay.
Yeah, so I've seen Lisa post on Facebook, so...
Okay.
But, like, really, who's going to pretend to go to the beach and not go? Especially in this time of year.
No, I believe it.
Yes,
I
we're
believe
very...
it. Aren't you leaving too?
Yeah, I leave next week, actually, for a week in Mexico, so I'm excited
Wow.
about that.
Oh, that's great.
I'll send you guys a little...
Mexico's great. I've been there.
Yeah, I'll send a little wave there. But yeah, no, I'm excited. It's the first time since before COVID, my husband and I have been able to travel for more than, a night or two without the kids. So a full week.
Without the kids?
Without the kids. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. We travel often with the kids. Stephanie knows and a lot of the viewers know, but we camp basically from the May 24 until Thanksgiving in a fifth wheel trailer. So pretty well every weekend we take a good 2.5 weeks in the summer and disappear, and so we travel a lot with our children and not a lot on our own. So
Mexico is alone.
And Mexico is alone, just the
Perfect.
two of us.
There you go.
Yes.
Let's put that in there.
Yeah.
Alone.
So yeah. So how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah. Are you excited to be on the news?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I would like to say a hello to my mom.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Her name is Rita Milo. In Quebec, they know her as Rita Rivard,
Okay.
who is 95 years old.
Oh, wow.
And she wanted me to say a little hello. Hi, Mom.
Oh, well, hi.
Hi.
Thank you for watching us.
She'll be watching us, and then she told me to make sure to say a hello. So there we go.
There we go. Well, hello. So we're going to move on into the open book for February 6th. And we have a TVCTK memory of the Legion Party in 1941.
Yes, and we didn't have any comments.
No comments, eh?
No comments for this one.
Oh, well, I still love seeing the pictures. Even if we post them and no one recognizes anyone or has no commentary, I still think it's great to see the old pictures. It's awesome. Awesome. Maybe I should have had coffee this morning. So we'll jump into the news, and we managed to get the 2024 hunting statistics. So it was an excellent year for moose and black bear harvests. The Ministry of Environment, Wildlife and Parks has announced the results of the moose and black bear hunting, as well as the results of black bear trapping for the 2024 season in Quebec, and that it was an excellent year for black bears and moose. When we look at moose, overall, moose hunting was very good in Quebec during the last season, with a total harvest of 20,431 animals. This includes 15,700 adult males, 2,578 adult females, and 2,153 calves. These figures reflect a total increase of 11% compared to the 2022 restrictive year, where specific restrictions were imposed on hunters to limit the moose harvest in a given area. It was a 6% increase compared to the average of the last two restrictive years, which were 2020 and 2022. The total number of permits sold was at 167,618. Wow. That is huge. Wow. For similar hunting conditions, it's actually the lowest number of permits sold since 2008.
Wow.
So we had an increase of 11% of successful hunt, even with lower permits. So that's good. I think good statistics. Moose nevertheless remain a very popular game animal among Quebec hunters. And considering a large time scale, the population monitoring indicators suggest that across Quebec, the moose herd is a relatively stable size. So that is a good thing. When we look at black bears, the 2024 black bear harvest in Quebec is positive and higher than the average of previous years. The 2024 harvest comes in second after the record year of 2018. In addition, the number of hunting permits sold reached its highest level in nearly 30 years. So 6,142 black bears were harvested in 2024. 86% of them were for hunting or through hunting, and 14% by trapping. So to give you some numbers, that's 5,298 were hunted and 844 were trapped. This harvest is 12% higher than the 5-year average of 2019 to 2023, and the increase is observed in both hunting and trapping. So the spring season continues to attract the greatest number of enthusiasts, both for hunting and trapping, with 90% of the total harvest in the spring compared to 10% for the fall. The total number of hunters is 20,023 in 2024, and 18,632 of those were residents, and 1,391 were non-residents. This is an increase of 8% compared to the 5-year average, and it's a level that has not been seen in nearly 30 years.
Wow.
So the overall black bear hunting success is 26%, which is slightly higher than the average of previous years. And the ministry continues to closely monitor the black bear harvest in Quebec, as well as the status of the populations. Telemetric monitoring of bears as part of the black bear population dynamics in the context of forest management and climate change project, which ended in 2023. Some bears are still marked with red ear tags, however, and hunters and trappers are reminded that they must continue to report the harvest of these animals to allow for accurate estimates of mortality rates. The ministry, in collaboration with universities, is continuing to analyze the valuable data collected as part of this project to improve knowledge about the species and its management. Wow.
How did you make out with the bears?
We're not hunters, but we do have bears in the LD dump. And on occasion they will venture out. But we have a couple of hunters and trappers that have their permits in Ontario to make sure that we stay safe in LD. Because the like the equivalent of the MRC in Ontario, recognize it's a risk. So we have specific individuals in LD who have their permits
to keep you guys safe.
To keep us safe. So yeah.
Wow.
Are you a hunter?
No, ma'am.
No.
No hunting here.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
No. No experience in hunting, but
Okay.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe one day. You never know.
Maybe.
Stephanie a hunter.
Yeah. Stephanie's a hunter.
And you guys got a moose this year, eh? Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Dan did.
Okay. Dan got the moose, but yes.
I got the partridge.
There we go. That's something I want to start doing is partridge hunting. So. Yeah.
So to continue, the MRCT. A magical weekend. The MRC of Témiscamingue congratulates the organizer and participants of the 40th Regional Finals of the Quebec Games from January 31st to February 2nd of 2025. The municipality of Lorrainville and the city of Ville-Marie, supported by Duhamel-Ouest, Notre-Dame-du-Nord, Saint-Bruno-de-Guigue, and city of Témiscamingue, vibrated to the rhythm of the Quebec Games.
Wow.
So it was rock and roll.
It sounds like it.
The 40th Centralized Regional Finals will remain engraved in our memories as a true whirlwind of emotions and solidarity.
That's good.
How would you say that in English?
Solidarity?
Solidarity.
Emotions. Yeah, solidarity is the
Solidarity.
English word. Yeah.
Perfect. More than 80 determined and passionate athletes.
800.
More than 800 determined and passionate athletes made this weekend a true celebration of youth, team spirit, and brotherhood. We would like to congratulate a warmly thank to organizing committee without whom this human adventure could not have been a fruition.
I think it's come to fruition.
Comes to a fruition.
So fruition is coming to the event or being in a successful event.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. They were also able to mobilize nearly 200 volunteers.
Wow.
Very happy to participate in this unique moment, and we salute all the work done.
That's amazing.
A huge thank you to the host municipalities, Lorrainville, Ville-Marie, and all the municipalities of Témiscamingue who hosted competitions or contribute to the event with such warmth and such enthusiasm. You were able to meet the expectation of the organizing committee and offer our young people an exceptional experience. The MRC of Témiscamingue is proud to have financially supported this great initiative, emphasizing the importance of this investment in youth and sports. Finally, the support and assistance of Loisirs et Sport Abitibi-Témiscamingue for the entire organization proved to be an indisputable asset of the success encountered, and we salute and thank their immense contribution. Last weekend will remain a vibrant memory, a symbol of what is created when we come together to celebrate the energy, hope, and passion that inhabit our youth. Congratulations to all.
That's amazing. And it's nice that we get to do some of these things locally.
Yeah, exactly.
It's great that it came into the region. So we have an announcement from the SIDC. So if you don't know who that is, that's the Société du Développement du Témiscamingue. I guess roughly translates to the Developmental Society of Témiscamingue. But this is in relation to some new funds that they have developed to help small and medium-sized enterprises, I was slipping into French there, to develop, modernize, and successfully transfer small businesses so small, medium-sized enterprises will have access to advantageous loans with flexible conditions to facilitate their growth. So the three new funds are financing transfer strategy to facilitate the transfer of your business, the financing green strategy to promote the green shift and the integration of eco-responsible practices, and the financing digital strategy, which is to accelerate the digital transaction for modern and secure management. So if you have a small, medium-sized enterprise and you're looking for some funding that might fit in within these three categories, you can get more information at www.sadctémiscamingue.com. And the SIDC is a great organization to work with. I've worked with them in a couple of different jobs. We have they have a great staff in there. They're very helpful. They're very open to finding the right solution for you. So if you have a business, I strongly recommend that you go and talk to them, and maybe you can get some financing.
Are they from Ville-Marie?
They're based in Ville-Marie. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if they're based in Ville-Marie, but they definitely have an office in Ville-Marie, and that's the office I've always dealt with.
Okay.
They may have some further north in Rouen or Amos, Val-d'Or, but the office I've always dealt with is in Ville-Marie, and the ladies in there are fantastic.
Perfect. That's good to know. So the other one is also yours.
Yes. So the next one is also mine. So we
Yes.
have some information from the CISSSAT. So health problems, what to do at home, and when to ask for help. So this is some useful advice and references for adults. So if you are sick or worried about the health of a family member, this could be the type of situation where you feel helpless and sometimes overwhelmed by the fear that something serious will happen. It's not easy for anyone to determine when it is necessary to consult or get help or not. So for this reason, the organization is providing a leaflet to help soothe your mind and help you identify and untangle the symptoms associated with certain common health problems. This valuable tool, which includes 16 different health problems, informs you of the means to treat yourself at home and the symptoms that require medical consultation and those that require you to visit an emergency room. So it sounds like there's three different situations, and they say, you know, if it's this, do this. That's what it sounds like. I haven't seen it, so. So the common health problems included in the leaflet are constipation, cuts and wounds, psychological distress, pain when urinating, sprains, exhaustion, dizziness, fever, toothache, backache, sore throat, headache, sore eyes, nausea, vomiting, an allergic reaction, and coughs. So of course, the content presented in the leaflet does not replace the advice of a medical professional. However, if in doubt, please don't hesitate to visit the Alternatives to Emergency Room page on the CISSS website to find the health service adapted to your situation, or contact Info Santé so that a qualified person can support you and guide you in the right approach.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's a great initiative because, you know, we don't have, you know, there's a lot of people who don't have family doctors. And, you know, they present to the emergency rooms. So emergency rooms, not just here in town, but emergency rooms across the board are flooded with people who perhaps could have treated something at home.
I'm on the list.
Yeah.
Been on the list over 10 years.
Wow.
So my next move is Gap.
Okay.
That's another story.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been on the list for almost
wow.
10 and a half years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's long,
Yeah.
very long.
It's scary.
I'll let you do the teachers, and then I'll do
Oh.
the gravy stuff.
So, we are going to be talking about Teachers Week. And this year, we're celebrating their essential role at the heart of education. So, the school services centers of Abitibi-Témiscamingue and Bay James are coming together once again to celebrate Teachers Week, which is running right now. It runs February 2nd to 8th, 2025. This week aims to highlight the crucial role of teachers who are at the heart of the educational mission. And every day they spark curiosity, cultivate potential, and inspire students to go further. The teacher's work is not limited to imparting knowledge. They help shape responsible, critical, and engaging citizens. Their dedication contributes not only to the success of students, but also to the development of our communities. To illustrate this remarkable impact, here are the inspiring journeys of two dedicated teachers who embody passion every day. The CSS of Abitibi-Témiscamingue and Bay James have 2,030 teachers who dedicate themselves every day to supporting students in their academic journey. Whether they are in elementary, secondary, vocational training, or general adult education, they encourage, inspire, and support perseverance in academic success. Their ability to meet the diverse and constantly evolving needs of students illustrates the dynamic and essential nature of their work. Our school service centers work to strengthen the attractiveness and recognition of the teaching profession. This is done through joint initiatives such as support for continuing education, mentoring of new teachers, and promoting educational innovations.
Teachers Week.
Yes, Teachers Week. Both my parents were teachers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, both of them were teachers.
What grade?
So my mom did kindergarten to grade 8 in the Toronto area, and my dad was also elementary, so up to grade 8. But he progressed in his career, and he finished his career actually in the Scarborough Board of Education.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So my dad went past the principal. He went up principal, and then from principal they moved him into the head office, into the board office. And
how did you like living with two teachers?
It was definitely a challenge. My mom was great, you know, like if there was a homework question,
Yeah.
it was a no-brainer. And I have a learning disability, so having two parents who are teachers, they were able to take the homework and explain it a different way than was explained to me.
Oh,
if,
wow.
you know, I was struggling. So that was definitely beneficial. But on the flip side, with my dad being in the board office, in high school especially, I didn't have a single teacher who my dad hadn't taught in some sort of fashion when it comes to, you know, like he was in charge of report cards. So, you know, if they updated the software, there'd be a PD day where they learned how to use the software, and it was my dad teaching that. So, you know, I'd sit down in the class in September and they'd go, "Are you Don Rickard's daughter?" So, you know, you don't think in you know, the city of Toronto that, you know, people would be able to identify you, but, you know, they were able to identify me. My sister denied it every time. Nope, that's not my dad. You have the wrong family.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Me, however, I was like, yes, that's my dad, but, you know, I am my own person.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, it was good. Like, you know, I don't have any complaints growing up with two teachers in the house. I hope my kids don't complain that they don't have teachers in the house, but you know, even to this day, I'll call my mom occasionally and be like, okay, they're doing this in school.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas how to re-explain it so that the kids understand it better?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So my
She's-
mom will still, on occasion, she'll still be able to reframe something so that
Okay.
we can help the kids.
So grandma can help.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Our next announcement is a birth.
Yay!
Birth announcement. Yay! Congratulations to the parents, Lexi Gauthier and Ryan Desjardins. The little one is named Mesa Nicole Desjardins.
Oh, very cute.
She was born on January 27th, 2025, and weighing at 7 pounds and 12 ounces.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Congratulations to the grandparents as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I saw a picture on Facebook, so she's super
She's
cute.
very, very cute.
Yeah.
We have a few birthdays.
A few birthdays, and I'm gonna add
you're
one
gonna add
when
some.
we get there.
Of course.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. So February 6th, happy birthday Nathalie Macamo and Ashlyn Hale.
We have on February 7th, Melanie Plouffe-Siro.
And February 8th, Gilles Violette.
February 9th is Andrew Bainbridge. And on February 11th, happy birthday to my daughter Amelia, who is turning 14.
14.
Yes.
The teen.
The teens, yes. Yeah, she's growing into a very, very good, I don't like the word good, but I don't have a better word for her today. A very good young person. Like she has good ethics and good, you know.
She's learning that from whom?
I'm hoping she's learning that from me. But no, like, we're proud of who she's learning.
Perfect.
Becoming. So yeah. So happy birthday to everyone.
You just have one child?
I have a almost 8-year-old as
Okay.
well. He's born in May, so we'll
So
announce his birthday.
That's
then.
right. When we come to May, don't worry.
Yes.
We'll do his name.
And if I can wish a happy birthday to someone the week after, because like we said, I'm not going to be here next week. A happy 80th birthday to my father-in-law, Regin Plante. He is turning 80 on the 16th.
Of February.
Yes, of
Oh,
February.
perfect.
So
Régent Plante.
it's a little early, but
Hey.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Régent. Oh, the question of the week.
Yes. Yes. I'm still trying to figure out who I would. I saw it on Facebook and said, I'll come back to it. I'm going to think about this. I'll come back. And then I forgot about it. And I'm still trying to think of who my public figure would be. Carol, who would you?
Well, I didn't have anything until she said, oh, Céline Dion. I'm like, oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I want to do Céline Dion as well.
That's cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. We should probably read the question.
Question of the week. Which public figure, deceased or alive, would you like to share a meal with? comments.
So you are Celine Dion.
Well, I wasn't sure until
Yeah.
she said Celine Dion, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's great.
That's a good one.
That's great.
Me, as funny as it sounds, because I am not a political person, I think Jack Layton would have been a good one to sit down and talk to.
Jack Layton.
Politician.
Yeah, he was a federal politician for the NDP party.
Hmm.
And like, I'm not a political person, I'm not getting into politics, but he had a very interesting mindset on how to live his own life. So
Okay.
he anyone who remembers Jack Layton can remember his, like, he was charismatic, and he was
Okay.
very,
And he passed.
yes, he passed away.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
But yeah,
Alright.
I think if, to be put on the spot, I think he'd be the one that
He'd be the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just how he, every day, every time you seen him, he was charismatic and upbeat and always, like, you could tell he loved what he did. So,
Perfect. Have to do a research.
yes.
Not sure.
I would also choose Terry Fox.
Oh, yes. If you can't hear, Stephanie is saying she would choose Terry Fox, who I think would also
Yeah.
be a very interesting one as well.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
would it be Terry Fox, Celine Dion, or Terry Fox, and then Celine Dion, or a whole,
Both.
or together?
Not together.
No.
Separate.
Dinner,
Dinner,
lunch,
supper.
then dinner.
Yeah.
Do Terry first, and then Celine.
Sit
There
it.
you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect stuff. So here, with the comments, we have some comments here.
Okay.
Bertrand Gélina, he said, Le Général de Gaulle.
Oh, okay.
Do you know Le Général de Gaulle?
No, I don't.
No? Okay. We did a little research yesterday, but
Okay.
I can explain. We can
Sure.
explain a little bit after.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what he said. Le Général Gaulle.
Okay. Lisa said, since it doesn't specifically say, I picked my favorite artist, George Strait. And her other favorite is Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg.
She'd be an interesting one.
Oh, yeah, she would. Marisa Briggs, Christine St. Clair.
Okay.
She's the soccer lady.
Oh,
the
yes,
soccer lady.
yes. I knew I recognized
Yeah,
the name.
soccer lady. Yeah,
Okay. Good.
yeah.
Teresa Presso says Michelle Obama. Ooh, yes, that's another good one.
Michelle
Yeah.
Obama.
Yeah.
And we have Anne Bérubé, Rosa Parks.
Yes. Do you know who Rosa Parks is? Rosa Parks was a federal court judge
Right.
in the U.S.
Okay,
and she dealt a lot with women's rights.
That's right.
Yes. So Na Ali says Farrah Fawcett.
Farrah Fawcett.
Good one. Yes, the hair.
Terry Odette, Prince. Wow, Prince.
Yeah. Matthew Gunn Papetzi, sorry. He says Robert Miles DJ. Oh, I like Angie's. Oh, that's a good one.
Yep, Angie Bayrou, Robin Williams.
He'd
Yeah,
be a
that's
good
a
one.
good one.
Yeah. Dan Daou says Jim Morrison.
And then our last one is Brigitte Lacasse, David Bowie.
Wow. Those
David
are all
Bowie.
good.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have a thought for the week that we've built out of 3 different thoughts. So failure is only the opportunity to start over again in a smarter way. We must aim for the moon because at least if you fail, you end up in the stars. And we must focus on what we have left, not on what we have lost. And that last one is very,
Very touchy.
very touchy. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Ah. Bingo!
Yes.
Congratulations to the winner of the bingo on the 30th of January, Lorraine Raymond, for a winning of $1,000.
Oh, congratulations,
Raymond.
Lorraine.
Congratulations,
That's
Lorraine.
very exciting.
The next bingo, February 11th, a special Valentine's Day bingo for 1,300.
Ooh.
Thanks to our bingo sponsor, McGizzy Gas. Is McGizzy Gas where you can buy cards, but you can also buy them at Lakeview, Stop 102, IGA, Crevier, Uniprix, Rose et Compagnie, Dandies, Esso, Thorn, Post Office of Thorn, Mrs. Joyce, usually with Lisa, but she's on holidays, so she won't be selling any cards. And here at the TVCT TK Studio, 1415 Chemin Kipawa.
That's great.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining me today.
Well, you're welcome.
I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it was all right.
Good.
It was good. So, did you decide if you're going to be playing bingo?
I might. If I play bingo, I will be in Cancun. So
You better buy your card now.
I better buy my card. I'll have to check the time and see. I might actually still be on the airplane when it goes.
All right.
So we'll see.
Well, you just
But,
let us know.
I will.
You can buy your card here at
I'll
the
buy my
studio.
card at the studio before
Yeah.
I leave.
Perfect.
Good.
And we want to wish everybody, we want to wish everyone a great week.
Yes. Have a great couple of weeks. I'll see you when we get back.